So quitting my 9 to 5 job was a huge mistake. And when I say that, I mean I made the mistake of not doing it earlier. And I know this is a little bit of a twist here, but quitting my 9 to 5 job has opened up my mind in a whole new realm. Like once you get past the shock of like stepping outside of the 9 to 5 hamster wheel that everyone's just running in like so crazy, and they're just like, I drop my daughter off at school every day in the morning, and I see these people. They're just like, they're honking at me in the school parking lot. It's just like, bro, I understand you're late for work, but like, it's like when you step outside of it all, of this hamster wheel, of this rat race, like it's almost mind opening of how much time and energy is wasted in the workplace. And, just being able to come back home, sit down, and just being like, what am I going to do today? And like being in charge of all of that is just so important. And I listen to these entrepreneur podcasts on repeat like all day. It's like the number one currency that's worth more than money is time. So, and how you get the most amount of time is figuring out how you can escape or quit your 9 to 5 job, because it's completely game changing. You start to think past everything else of just like all these people in the rat race. I drive by construction workers. They look exhausted, and it's like, I don't know how to explain it, except it's just life changing. And looking back on it now, because like my girlfriend goes to work still, and there is a lot of jealousy. For being honest, she doesn't talk about it, but it's just like, what I'm trying to get at, guys, is this is the ultimate life hack. So if you have dreams and you're inspired to kind of quit your 9 to 5 job to go all in on what you love, you need to figure out how to do it. However you do it. What I was doing as I worked my 9 to 5 job, I was grinding, like just grueling, grinding. When I got off work. And, I have a 7-year-old daughter, so it was like extremely difficult to manage parenting while also grinding. Every second I had open, I was grinding. Me personally, what I do is I make YouTube videos. And I know that has like a stereotypical, like, oh, he's a YouTuber, so he has all this crazy money, but it's not. It's completely not that. What I did was I mastered a skill to be able to create videos. We're talking how to shoot videos, how to learn how to film, how to edit the videos, how to add B-roll, how to find music, like messing around with the socials. And now I own like 10 brands, and I do this full time. And like once you master a skill, that's what, like, you become extremely important. Like I could go out to a lot of these businesses right now, even if what I was doing failed, take my skill and go use it for a business, and maybe even just be a subcontractor for other businesses that want to pay me to do it. Being a subcontractor is still a lot better than working a 9 to 5 job. So yes, quitting, I know this was a bit of a twist on a title, but quitting my 9 to 5 job was a mistake in the fact that I didn't do it earlier. I'm 37 now. I did it when I was 37. Yes, it's better later than never, but if I could have done it earlier, if I could have done it when I was like 30 and figured this out, like I would have been leap years ahead of where I am now. And you start to realize how much more time you have in the day, because when you think about it, I look back on it and I think about all the effort and time wasted in the workplace. And, I've had all kinds of jobs, and you think about all the wastage. Wastage, is that a word? I don't know. You think about all the waste. I was at these jobs and they were like, I would have like some big idea, because like I like to move fast, business moves fast. And I was like, let's make this big change, and we'll turn the needle, we'll turn the dials on this, and it'll grow like crazy. And they're like, the corporate system would be like, hey Chris, you need to calm down. That's going to take 7 months to implement it. And it was depressing. Every single day I was being crushed by the corporate world, how slow and inefficient it is. And when you can get out and do things on your own, it's so much better. I can have a website up in like 8 minutes, and it would take some corporate entity, 9 months to pay someone $20,000 to do it. And it's like, I could have done it for an eighth of the price, and it's, what I'm getting at here, guys, is I'm rambling, but if you can somehow figure out how to quit your 9 to 5 job, it is literally the ultimate life hack. I think it is, in my opinion, I might be biased, but it's the number one ultimate hack you can do because you get back all your time, you get back your mental health because you're not dealing with this corporate BS in the corporate hamster wheel world. And 3, you have the freedom of a schedule. Like you can go do whatever you want essentially, and time is on your side. So hit me up in the comments. Let me know your situation. Are you grinding? I'm very passionate about giving back and helping people do this. I specifically do video. It might not be your skill, but like learning how to master a skill and become full-time on your own, guys, it's the secret sauce in hack financially and just mentally